Приветствую любителей приключений на своем канале. С вами, как обычно, играч Часть. И мы начинаем снова проходить игру «Эффект массы», ремастер. Отправляемся сейчас в жилых секторах на рынке. У меня там пару дел осталось. Якс.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Я бы расстрелял бы с удовольствием, но нельзя.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moorland.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
That secret dies with you.
Then we do this the hard way.
Вот таких тварей нужно истреблять нахрен.
Well, that'll certainly change things around here. For the better. He was a brute. A bully.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Так, возвращаемся назад. Ну, перед этим в клинику заскочим. Нужно ж отчитаться по нашим делам. Ну что, принимай.
How did things go?
I killed him.
Oh, I didn't realize things would get so... At least it's over. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going
Нет.
now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Так, здесь мы дела уладили, хорошо. Теперь в жилые сектора СБЦ.
Commander, I hear you
have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Да, героя мне дали. Кто молодец? Я молодец. Так, давайте с капитаном Андерсоном еще пообщаемся. Вход в жилые сектора посольства. Плюс я там еще кое-куда должен зайти. Кое с кем пообщаться. Во-первых, с Андерсоном, во-вторых, нужно с этим Алкором пообщаться. Так, а где Андерсон? А, он же, наверное, меня ждет там, где совет.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my oldest compatriot.
Так, ну... Ясен-красен, теперь нужно к спутнице обратиться. Послушать, что она нам там скажет. А вдруг скажет нам нечто отдельное. Или какой-нибудь солидный подарочек преподнесет. Хотя, в принципе, награды здесь нищенские какие-то. Может, левелап хоть получу. Он-то точно лишний не будет.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go.
Seems like all the best pouches have been.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to the city and to the console? I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I see. That's not.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
О, кварянец-союзник. Это достижение. Даже укорский дипломат свернул свою кампанию, направленную против меня. Да.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you're interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor Ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I've never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Так. Отряд. Давайте уже пистолеты добивать. И качнем обаяние соединиться. Штурмовая винтовка, где активный патрон 2 улучшенная. Ну, бронебойный, да, синтетиком, хорошо. Ну, оно и вряд ли пригодится, но все же. Бля, я ж забыл, у нее ж нету. У нее ж не стоит. Нет, наверное, урон синтетиком лучше. Так, штурмовые винтовки давайте ее прокачаем. И первую помощь будем докачивать, потому что это... Ох, какой шлем у него. Потому что навыки эти, они полезные. Так, пистолеты, дробовики. Дешифровку, взлом. Открывает у меня взлом учетом от взрыва при использовании технических навыков на 22%. Супер. Да, пока мы начинаем хорошо. Так. Не туда я хотел. Хотел я вот сюда.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Бля, я хочу это чисто... Я мог, конечно, ему купить лицензию. Но я хочу это решить именно вот с позиции убеждения. Такой у меня кайф. Не хочу. Вот принципиально.
There's no way the council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a spectre are done.
If the evidence is worth trying to kill me for, I hope it is sufficient to motivate the council.
Ну, будем надеяться. Блин, хочу к этому адмиралу подойти. К Охоку. Может он сейчас разговорится. Нет, ни хрена. Так, капитан Андерсон.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor. I've proven myself.
все-таки согласились.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
И есть. Мы сделали это. Турианец-союзник. Достижение открыто.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Sarah. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set
Спектр
all this up.
новобранец. Достижение.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
He's got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Так, вы открыли новые навыки спектра. Угу, обучение спектров есть. Ну, обаяние я прокачаю до конца. Устанавливает уровень обаяния на 8. Диалог управляется на уровень до ответа. Магазин предоставляет скидку в 5%. Отлично. Так, штурмовые винтовки докачали до конца. Только при свой штурмовых винтовок. При стрельбе винтовка отсутствует перегрев, а он повышен на 100%. Супер. Давай первую помощь еще. Далее. Дробовики. Дешифровка. Может, теперь получится. О.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
I'll find them, Admiral.
I'm gonna stay here.
Окей, понял задачу.
I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
А это кто?
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Супер. Так, я, наверное, знаете, что сейчас сделаю? Я, наверное... Наверное, я сейчас перенесусь, поговорю с Андерсоном. Насчет того типа, который в клинике задрачивает женщину своими шантажами. Вот. И после этого прогуляюсь еще по всей цитадели, но поставлю на стоп. Если я что-нибудь пропустил, то я стоп, значит, выключаю, и мы с вами смотрим те моменты, которые я пропустил. Если я ничего не пропустил, значит, я включу уже игру в тот момент, когда мы будем дальше уже продвигаться по игре. Ну вот где Андерсон? Где его искать? Ну что за хрень? Так, ладно, тогда пока на стоп поставлю. Поищу для меня задачи, которые мы пропустили. И потом вернусь. Так, вот я нашел какую-то женщину. Сейчас постараюсь узнать, что она хочет от меня.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a specter?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Ну, я бы с удовольствием.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
Ну, давайте я это сделаю чисто для того, чтобы сделать галактику чище. А потом, если мне дадут такую возможность, я и с ней тоже разделаюсь.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Так, и в очередной раз попытка номер 362. Сейчас попробую с Ханаром с этим решить вопрос. Сразу же. Получится, не получится, не знаю, но попытка не пытка.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Has anyone actually complained about this Hanar?
Not yet, but any good CSEC officer removes problems before they create a public nuisance.
You've explained the law. If the Hanar gets in trouble, it has nobody to blame but itself.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
Выполнил, получил героя.
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation.
Happy to help.
This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded. Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment.
Ну, он, видите, хотя бы панацелин мне дал. Ладно, ставим на стоп. Опять же, если что-нибудь интересное встречу, включу запись. Вот на такого я типа наткнулся. Шелс его звать. Он в сверхновой, в клубе сверхновая прятался.
Yeah, what is it?
Ну как прятался, промышлял. Вы сами видели, что с ним случилось.
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
I'll help you out.
Ah. I suppose I could let you try it.
У
Here you
меня
go. When you
есть
record
один
enough wins, it'll let you know.
план.
Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Hey, good to see another human.
У меня есть один план небольшой. Где этот? Воус.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Hello again. Can I help you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Ну пусть мне заплатят хотя бы чуть-чуть. Я же избавил его от финансовых потерь.
I think that tool should be worth something to you.
I suppose it is. Take a few tries of Quasar. On the house.
А, ну спасибо, я не играл.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at
А нет, вот что-то капнуло. Кстати, отряд. Блин, а как поменять отряд свой? Блять, а здесь нельзя поменять. Ладно, хрен с ним.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Maybe you should put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
Ага. Будет знать, как мухлевать. Так, и опять же, сейчас я еще поставлю на стоп, еще посмотрю, какие задания мы выполнили, какие не выполнили. Постараюсь, так сказать, разобраться в этом. Может, мы что-то где-то потеряли, что-то где-то упустили. Так, вот, забыл еще, пришлось возвращаться в сверхновой еще пообщаться с Дженой. Вернее, не с ней, а с ее сестрой.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Вот так вот, не угодили. Ладно, больше уже на стоп не буду ставить. Переместимся в СБЦ и оттуда уже будем подниматься на борт, если можно так сказать.
Hello, Commander.
У него какое-то для меня новое
Show me what you've
снаряжение.
got. Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Ух ты ж. Ну, похуже, чем моя. У меня получше. Мститель новый. Ну ладно, пока не будем его брать. Дырвый Ятаган 3. Далее. Ладно, пока ничего не будем брать. Что-то я так подумал и думаю, нахрен нет, не надо. Так, ну, отчаливаем.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
О, вот они.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Так, один момент опять. Так, вот я вернулся.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Верные советы.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians.
Негодяй.
Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard. Is there anything else, Commander? I'll be here if you need anything.
Так, новый кодекс получили. Блин, придется к Кахоку возвращаться.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Чтоб потом не возвращаться 300 раз, лучше сразу к нему сходить. Чтоб уже все вопросы были решены. А то потом квест же этот не продвинется дальше, если я с ним не поговорю. Поэтому лучше с ним поговорить сразу. Решить все вопросы, чтобы потом не возвращаться.
Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
Короче, ничего толкового он не сказал. Наверное, можно было и не возвращаться к нему. Потеряли только время. Но с другой стороны, если бы мы к нему не пошли, он бы нам пару слов не сказал бы, мы бы и не знали, что к нему можно было и не возвращаться.
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Она его так подстегивает, что ли? Ладно, пора убираться отсюда.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on. The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Как эпично.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I can have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Отступника не пойми за что дали.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Это обнадеживает.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I'm the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship.
Of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Похвально.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Интересно, вот и про нашего пилота теперь узнали. Так, планеты и регионы. А ну-ка.
There are between 2 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
В галактике насчитывается от 200 до 400 миллиардов звездных систем. Менее 1% из них изучены. Первые попытки экспансии людей в районе Аттического траверса были случайными. Они были вызваны необходимостью колонизации планет, где размещение поселенцев было легко осуществимо с экономической точки зрения. В погоне за этими участками суши были проигнорированы тысячи планет с менее дружелюбной окружающей средой, но, возможно, более богатой ресурсами. Богатство целых солнечных систем остается нетронутыми и ждут изучения экспедициями, организованными крупными корпорациями либо независимыми исследователями. Тем не менее, это совсем непростая задача в дополнение к опасностям, которые таит неблагоприятная окружающая среда. Из-за того, что неисследованные планеты никто не посещает, они часто становятся прибежищем преступников, повстанцев, последователей различных культов и других личностей, желающих скрыться от галактического сообщества.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skillian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
В начале 2160-х годов Альянс начал стремительную колонизацию в районе Скелянского предела, вызвав беспокойство батарианцев, которые осваивали этот район несколько десятков лет. В 2171 году батарианцы выступили в Совете с петицией объявить предел зоной батарианских интересов. Совет ответил отказом, тем самым разрешив людям колонизировать незаселенные миры в регионе. В знак протеста батарианцы закрыли свое посольство на Цитадели и разорвали дипломатические отношения с Советом, став фактически государством-изгоем. Они развязали в секторе предела опосредовательную войну, снабжая деньгами и оружием криминальные организации и подстрекая их к нападению на колонии людей. Апогеем конфликта стал Скелянский Блиц, когда в 2176 году финансированные батарианцами силы пиратов и работорговцев осуществили атаку на Элизиум, столицу людей. В 2178 году Альянс нанес ответный разгромный удар по планете-спутнику Тарфан, где долгое время находилась тренировочная база преступников, финансировавшихся батарианцами. В результате батарианцам пришлось вернуться в свои системы, и теперь они редко показываются в пространстве Цитадели. Ну да, интересные пришельцы. Станция Артур. Станция Артур – узловой пункт на пути к Солнечной системе. Представляет собой станцию, схожую по конструкции с Стефордским Тором, имеющую 5 километров диаметра. Она расположена в точке Лагранжа газового гиганта Фемиды. Начатое в 2151 году, строительство станции Артур закончилось в 2162. В действие она была введена уже в 2156 году. Там разместилось командование вооруженных сил Альянса систем. Со времен войны Первого контакта и до наших дней станция является военным и политическим центром Альянса. Открытый в 2149 году ретранслятор Харон привел землян в систему Артур, которая находилась на расстоянии 36 световых лет от Солнца. Артур – третья по яркости звезда, видимая с Земли. Это красный гигант, образовавшийся задолго до образования Солнца. Планеты в этой системе являются либо газовыми гигантами, либо ледяными образованиями. Встречаются каменистые обломки, содержание металлов которых на 25% ниже нормы. Для постройки станции Артур металлосодержащие астероиды транспортировали через ретранслятор к месту постройки. Многие из них сохранились. Выработанное пространство этих астероидов используется для размещения временных поселенцев. С высокой стоимостью доставки строительных материалов приходилось мириться ввиду стратегической важности системы. 3 первичных ретранслятора и 1 вторичный, ведущий в Солнечную систему, позволяют считать Артур главным коммуникационным и военным центром. Здесь базируется первый флот Альянса, который осуществляет контроль врат, ведущих в Солнечную систему, а также реагирует на вторжения в 3 связанных с Артуром скопления. Помимо этого, на станции заседает парламент Альянса систем, а также находящийся штаб-квартира командования вооруженных сил Альянса. Так, постоянное население станции равняется приблизительно 45 тысячам человек. Артур находится в галактическом гало скоплений из 52 звезд, которые пытаются вырваться за пределы галактического диска. Через несколько миллиардов лет Артур будет находиться во внегалактическом темном пространстве. О как. SSD внешний вид. Так, сейчас минутку гляну, сколько у нас времени осталось. Так, ну в общем я кодек зачитаю, и все, у нас время заканчивается. Путешественники, не имеющие опыта космических полетов, задаются вопросом, как выглядит окружающий мир из окна корабля, двигающегося с световой скоростью. Частично ответ на этот вопрос можно найти, посмотрев через обычное оконное стекло. Скорость света при прохождении через стекло ниже, чем при прохождении воздушной массы. Скорость света в обычном космическом пространстве ниже скорости света в высокоскоростном поле эффекта массы. Это становится причиной преломления. Если свет направлен под углом, он преломляется и разделяется на спектр. Объекты за пределами корабля будут выглядеть преломленными, чем больше разница между объективной внешней и субъективной внутренней скоростью, тем заметнее будет преломление. Поскольку субъективная скорость света растет внутри поля, объекты снаружи будут смещаться в красный спектр, и увидеть их можно будет только при помощи радиотелескопа. Источниками мощного электромагнитного излучения, невидимые невооруженным глазом, обычно становятся видны в голубом спектре высокой интенсивности. По мере возрастания скорости света становятся видны источники рентгеновского излучения, гамма-излучения и космического излучения. Звезды заменяются пульсарами, растущими дисками черных дыр, квазарами и вспышками гамма-излучения. При наблюдении снаружи корабль перемещается со сверхсветовой скоростью, смещен в голубой спектр, находясь в поле, которое позволяет перемещаться со скоростью вдвое превышающей скорость света. Корабль излучает радиационный фон, мощность которого вдвое больше обычной. Перемещаясь со скоростью в 200 раз выше скорости света, корабль становится источником видимого рентгеновского и гамма-излучения, а тепло, которое выделяет обшивка, смещается из инфракрасного спектра в голубой и тоже становится видимым. Корабли перемещающиеся со сверхсветовой скоростью видны с очень большого расстояния, несмотря на то, что их идентификатор передается со скоростью света. Понятно. Оружие, абляционная броня. Кинетические барьеры боевых кораблей снижают урон от твердых тел, но они не способны противостоять лазерным системам поиск, лучевому оружию и другим разновидностям направленного энергетического оружия. Внутренний слой обшивки корабля состоит из абляционной брони, которая закипает при нагреве. Испарение материала брони рассеивает лучи НЕО, сводя их эффективность к нулю. По периметру внутренней части корпуса устанавливаются специальные мостики, к которым крепятся листы абляционной брони. Многие корабли имеют несколько слоев брони, разделенные промежутками, которые используются для хранения груза. Крейсеры, внутреннее пространство которых не позволяет размещать ангары для истребителей, используют для этих целей промежутки между слоями брони. Также известны случаи размещения членами команды в удаленных уголках промежутков, вдали от любопытных глаз незаконных аппаратов для перегона спиртного. О как. Ой, еще один кодекс доступен где-то. Корабли и транспортные средства. Ну ладно, давайте это уже в следующей серии. И так читал много в этой серии. Давайте будем заканчивать. Если вам понравилось мое прохождение, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал на Ютубе и Ютубе. Всем спасибо за ваше внимание и до новых встреч, пока.